Yeah, g'day folks. Welcome to another video with me, Jim, MD Melbourne. It's a Thursday sort of afternoon. It's just gone after lunchtime, actually, after 12. It's a bit warm. Had a chance to get out, so I thought, why not? This is a new park. So, what are we going to find today? We don't know. My goal would be to find an ounce of Troy silver. But, yeah, silver's going through the roof, and you think, you know what? Yeah, give it a go. So I'll see how I go at this park. It's brand new, I've never been here before, and it's a decent size, and it's not far from my spot. If you remember watching my videos, if you're going back a while, where I found 85 silvers in one little 10 square metre area. It's only around the corner, not far really. So wish me luck here, guys. And I tell you what, if I don't get any views on this video, you could say I'm done with YouTube. I'll just do a few short videos and that'll be it. No more sort of long format videos, because I don't get it, like I've almost got 2,000 subscribers and I'm only getting like 50, 60 views. That's a joke. It's not even worth my effort. So anyway, I'll give this video a go, see what happens. And yeah, if the views don't sort of, if they don't do it justice, that'll be it. All right, back soon. First target, folks. Now this tells me a clue that this is not being detected. You don't just miss this bit of copper, whatever. All right, so this hasn't been detected recently anyway. All right, I know it's rubbish, but it's a good sign for me. All right, moving on. Get out of here, folks. I've found a few rubbish targets. Out of here, got a tiny little hammer. As you can see, it's a tiny little claw hammer. Obviously missing the handle, but it looks fairly old, this one. And I am near it. You could say industrial estate. A few factories around me, so yeah, obviously used for something. I don't know what, but tiny little hammer. Definitely not used by a carpenter. All right, moving on. Righto, folks, it's getting way too hot. As you can see, it's just sun everywhere. I've got a bit of shade to actually hide under. This is what I found so far. I found 10 cents. That was the first target. That was the first target, sorry. A bit of copper and brass sort of fitting. 10 cents. Some sort of a nut or a washer. Some sort of a plug of some sort. And I've just popped my first halfpenny. Just making my way along the concrete path here in the edge. Then back to the car. I'm going to go to that spot where I found all my silver coins back in the day. I'm going to see if there's anything else is there. Probably nothing, but it's just too hot. I can't handle it. Too hot. All right, I'm dripping sweat. All right, guys. If I find something at the other place, you'll see it. Or if I find still something on the way out here while I'm still swinging, you'll see that too. All right. Righto, folks. I've come to another park. Bit shadier. I was going to go to the other spot I said, but yeah, nah. But yeah, come somewhere it's a bit shadier. We'll give it a go right here. I've been here before too, so found many nice silver coins. I found my oldest find here too. Anyway, it was a penny from, I think it was the 1830s or something, 1820s. Anyway, we'll give it a go up here, see how we go. Righto, folks, well, I knew this part would pay off because I've been here before, and if you've been detecting for a while, you know you'll always miss things and keep going back here for years and years and still find stuff. As you can see, the impression there's the penny. So yeah, it's a kangaroo. Don't know what date it is, I've got no idea. In the 50s or the 40s. Yeah, I'll give them a clean later and see what they are, but yeah, good to get, not a problem. Alright, moving on. Alright folks, where's my first bit of silver? Just tracked it down with a pinpointer. Definitely 92.5% silver, this one. About 1.5 grams of it. So much for me finding Troy ounce, but it's a start. It's an old one too. Give me that in the wrap-up, folks. I can't really see it. What have we got here? 1942, I think. I think that's what I'm looking at. 1942. Right there. Can't see it through the viewfinder, folks. Alright. We'll take a 3 pence. Moving on. Alright folks, after I found that threepence, I found a 2-cent piece. I didn't film. The next target I dug, $2 coin. And we'll take the $2 coin any day. Alright, moving on folks. Right over here guys, a fairly deep halfpenny really. I'm only using a 6-inch coil, so it's not too bad. I'll clean these up later. It's only a kangaroo one, I think. Yeah, it's a kangaroo penny, but yeah. Alright, we've got a halfpenny. Moving on. Righto folks, I'm back home. Just had to get out. I had a bit of free time today, so yeah, just got home. It's so muggy. It's overcast but muggy as. What I did find is 2 pennies. I think that one's 1950. That one's too crusty. I think it's a Commonwealth penny. 2 halfpennies, 3 2-cent pieces, 2 1-cent pieces. I've got a 10-cent piece, a $2 coin, and a 1942 threepence. Bit of free silver, I'll take it. Nobody wanted it, so yeah. And as I said, folks, I've been going to that park for years too. You know, I've been going through it like there's no tomorrow. But it's just so hard at the moment. It's too dry. It's hard to dig, and it's right next to a police station, so people call the cops on you. But the cops haven't got a problem. As I said, I didn't get the cops called on me today, but it has happened in the past. But anyway, that's my afternoon. So yeah, hope you enjoy. If you do, guys, please please feel free to comment. I always respond to comments. Yeah, this is why I do this. So if you're ever watching my videos and you're watching commercials, it's not my doing. I'm not monetized, and I don't put commercials up. That's YouTube's thing. So yeah, look, I'm gonna apologise on YouTube's behalf. But what do you do? It's just the way it is. And people don't like watching ads. I know I don't. All right, folks. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.